And we're back with The Penguin, this time season 1, episode 8. Finale is here. Oh, things are hotting up now. Things are hotting up all the time on the show. But yeah, things have reached official boiling point. The only two players, well, there are players left. Vic went MIA for most of last episode. He's gathering all the gangs, so wondering when they're going to come in. Francis is with Sophia, who has taken her to Monroe's, and now Oz is on the way there too, courtesy of the detective that Sophia's paid off, the drugged detective from episode 2, I believe. Yeah, he's got Oz, and he's on the way to Monroe's as well. Oz's operation has been quite literally blown up. Yeah, all the mushrooms are gone, all the people who were working for him are gone. Yeah. So now all Oz has got left is his mum. Terrible truths were revealed last episode about what happened to his brothers. About how Oz left them down there in that storm drain and they drowned. Yeah, that was painful, and Dr. Rush was talking with Francis last episode, so I wonder how much of that he's uncovered, if any at all. Ooh, yeah. Be interesting to see how this wraps up. I assume with Oz winning, because it's his show. He's got to become the kingpin of Gotham. Or does he have to take another step back and start all over again? Only time will tell, so let's get on with it. So, let's just get into Season 1, Episode 8, the finale of The Penguin, starting right now. Is this the Doctor? And he's playing the part of Rex.
I found this in his coat.
Oh, that was... Yeah, that's not a decision to make, is it? This is going to be heartbreaking. Oh, I was wondering when that was going to come back. That's not a good time to buffer right there, man. Oh my god. That finale, man. That finale was jam-packed. If I'm gonna rank this anywhere, then no doubt it's going to the top of the list. This episode, this finale, was the perfect cherry on top of what was already a phenomenal show. This show has been so good, and I'm interested to see where Oswald's story picks up in this universe going forward. I'm interested to see where Sophia's story goes going forward now that she is in contact with her sister, her half-sister. And I loved the little motif there of playing Catwoman's theme at the end from the Batman movie. I do have one question though. Well, I have many questions, but how the hell did Dr. Rush get a job back at Arkham? But then again, it's Arkham, it's Gotham, they'll employ any fucking body. And let's be honest, it's not like he'll be the only fucked up person who's working there. Yeah, he's bringing her everything. I imagine she's getting some sort of special treatment in there. Not that she was really registering anything before the mention of Selena coming up. And a little smile from her at the end, so I do wonder if her and Selena will be able to connect in any way. Ooh, first the scene at Monroe's when we got Francis's flashback to how she's known about Oz the whole time. She knew the whole time what happened to the boys. It was only because of Rex Calabrese that Oswald wasn't thrown out onto the streets, I imagine. So everything about Oswald's life up to this point, every anchor that he had was shaken because he knew that his mum hated it. He found out that his mum hated him, that she always knew about what he did, and he also knows that his hero, his idol, Rex Calabrese, was going to kill him. So every foundation that he's based all of this off was shaken. She went so far, she got so far into it that she actually stabbed him. She stabbed him. And then she suffered the stroke that led her into hospital. Oh, mate. Vic, man. Vic. What an interesting story he had. He's obviously not Victor Zsasz like I was expecting him to become. Obviously not now. Yeah, that's probably the number one shocking moment of the show so far. I mean, I don't know if they'll do any more. I wonder if they'll do a season 2, but then again, what's the story to tell with a season 2? If only the Selena Kyle stuff. Yeah, yeah. This show is good at getting you to root for the bad guys, and just when you think there is something redeemable about Oz, he goes and proves what a monster he is. Because at the end of the day, he may have been the protagonist for this story, but in this universe, he is still a villain. He's still an animal. He's still a monster. Because I think you've just got to hammer home that point that when we eventually get to the Batman 2, if we do, honestly, Matt Reeves, get a move on. But if we get to the Batman 2, we can't have people rooting for the Penguin in that movie when Batman eventually goes up against him again. You can't have that, so you've just got to hammer home that Oz is a fucking monster. And Batman is the real hero. I did love that point at the end where, just as Eve said, nothing can stand in your way now, nothing's standing between you and everything you've ever wanted. It pans out, and there is the bat signal, right on the skyline of Gotham. Yeah, you think nothing's standing between you? Think again. He's tall, he's armoured, and he's fucking amazing. It's the Batman. But I feel like I'm jumping around a bit too much. I'm trying to maintain some form of control over myself right now. He was able to escape. He was able to escape with his mum even after she stabbed him. He still tried to take care of her. He carried her out and he escaped. Got her to hospital. Then Sophia calls all the families, all the crime, all the gangs, all the heads of the gangs and their lieutenants as well, and basically offers them everything, offers them the whole of Gotham in exchange for bringing Oz to her. Eventually, Link, him and all the other second-in-commands form an alliance with Vic to try and to do one over on not only Sophia, but also the other heads of the crime families, the other heads of the gangs. But because at the end of the day, that is what Oz is offering them. He's offering them a chance to make a name for themselves, which their own bosses will never give them. Because now that they're the heads of all the gangs now. They're the bosses in charge, and they're all loyal to him. That's the parallel between him and Batman as well, isn't it? Like, Oz is trying to give the people hope. He brings the power back on in Crown Point. He gives people their dignity back. He's giving them hope for a better life. But the difference, and Batman also does that as well, but the difference between him and Batman is, at the end of the day, Oz is doing it for his own benefit. It's all about him. Because he knows by making them benefit, it benefits him as well. Batman doesn't do that. He does that for the greater good of Gotham itself. Not once is it about him. And yes, I suppose it was kind of it's kind of unbelievable that Batman wouldn't get involved in all of this, so we are thinking, like, why the hell wasn't Batman here to deal with this? But bear in mind, this Batman doesn't come out during the day, and probably the most significant thing that happened publicly in this whole show, in this episode, or in the end of the last episode as well, was the explosion, was Penguin's base of operations blowing up. Yes, that's a devastating event, but it happened during the daytime, and Batman doesn't come out during the day. This version of Batman does not like the daytime, so yeah, he's not going to show himself. I imagine that if they're still doing a search and rescue during the night, then he would be there. But whilst Vic and all of the second in commands are forming an alliance, Oz has gone to City Hall. That was where D.A. Coulson was killed. It's where the funeral for Don Mitchell was going to be. That's also when Coulson was killed. Yeah, I thought they kind of did a little tease there when he went into that courtroom, and we saw Bella Real's name on the plaque, and I thought, oh, are we going to see Bella Real? But then the councilman comes in that was there last episode or the episode before that, I can't remember. But yeah, he was there, and I was like, oh, we're not getting Bella Real. And looping it back around to the beginning, Penguin spins the lies one more time to benefit him. Basically making the whole thing look like it was a war between Sophia Gigante and Salvatore Maroni. And with Maroni's body down there, that looks more than likely as well. It looks legit. So yeah, just spin those lies one more time. Now he's got a city councilman in his pocket. But then after he spins his lies, he walks out there into the town hall, and we do see Bella Real. I think it's the same actress from the movie. I think it is. She's got the arm sling on and everything, because I think they said it's only been, well, at the beginning of this show, it's only been a week since the Batman. And I don't know how much the time has passed since then. I can't imagine more than a couple of months. But yeah, she's still got the sling on. It must be a very bad injury. One thing I need to look at though is what was that wallpaper was bugging me. I don't know what that was. Give me a second, I'll get my phone. I can't be loud. It's everyone's asleep. The fucking Court of Owls. The Court of Owls. Mate, if they do the Court of Owls in this universe, that is perfect. That is absolutely perfect for this show, for this universe. To do the Court of Owls is an undertaking in itself, but Matt Reeves can do it. If he truly is building to that this early on, then he has plans. Or it could just be an Easter egg. If it is, then I think it's wasted potential, but still lovely to have. But you have got to do something with the Court of Owls, because why would you not? It's untapped territory in the movies. It's one of the best Batman stories ever told. Oh! And to put it, you know what? It's perfect that you put a hint to it in a courtroom as well, in City Hall. Because of course the Court of Owls has a presence in an actual courtroom. Fucking hell, mate. God tier. That is God tier telling. Okay, we got to move on. We've got to move on. We can't dwell on this all night, even though I would love to. Okay. So, when Oz comes out of the courtroom with the Court of Owls thing, he meets up with Link, and they just take him to Zhao, who then reports to Sophia that they've got him. They've got Oz, and she sets up the meeting. And she's kind of doing Zhao over a little bit, because she said that whoever brings her Oz gets the house, the Falcone house. But clearly they don't, because you're burning it. Burning all of her past. She's burning all of her past, burning away any relationship that she has to the Falcones, any essence of his past. And it's very symbolic when she burns the painting of the family and it zooms in on Falcone's face burning away. Yeah, she's burning it away, hoping to leave Gotham behind. But at the end, the only connection she's got now, the only connection she's got with that letter from Selena Kyle, is through Falcone. The only good thing she may have in her life now is through Falcone. Isn't that irony? She thought that was everything that was bad about her, but the only good thing she's got left now is from him. If that is indeed how she views Selena. I did think it was kind of odd when she was going to meet with Zhao, that I didn't see Dr. Rush there, but considering where we saw him later, I suppose it makes sense. But why would he not want to go with her when she wants to leave Gotham and never return? The thing that really, she was there, Oz was there, Zhao, all, it was everything she wanted. She wanted Oz right there for the killing. And the thing that tipped her off is Zhao called him the Penguin, and Oz didn't react. Every time he's been called the Penguin, he reacts. But he didn't react this time, because he knew. He fucking knew it was coming. And she knew it as well, because she noticed how he didn't react to being called Penguin, and that set it off for her, but she wasn't fast enough. Link, just Zhao, bang, gone, and within seconds, the whole power has shifted. I truly thought that Oz was going to kill her. I really thought he was going to kill her. And I felt actually quite emotional about it, because this is a character we've been following almost as much as we've been following Oz throughout this show. She's been right up there as a main character, right alongside him. And I didn't really want her story to end, but then again I couldn't see any way it continued. And maybe she was waiting for that death as a sweet release. She said she wanted freedom, and Oz has given her the big fuck you all over again. Once again, getting her sent back to Arkham, where she will never find any peace. That's exactly what he said. He said, "You will never find peace," because he's sending her back to the worst place she's ever been. Then we move on to the situation with Vic. What an interesting journey he's been on. In the first episode, he was a stuttering mess. He was all over the shop. And his confidence has just been gaining, and his stuttering has been getting less and less as the show's been going along. And then right there, at the end, just before it, the stuttering comes back. And you're just reminded, and it's a way of reminding you again, he's just a scared kid. Penguin may have been trying to mould him into this hardened second in command, this thug. But it's a way of reminding everyone that he is still a kid. He's just a kid, and that makes it so much more painful when Oz does what he does, because this is also after the heartbreaking moment with his mum, learning that she's had a stroke and she's a vegetable. It's exactly what she didn't want. She asked Oz a couple of episodes back to kill her before that happened to her because it's what she didn't want. And it happened, and he wasn't there to take care of her the way she wanted him to. Yeah, I said it in the reaction. He did all this to give her something, and now when he gets all of it, she can't take it. Yeah, he tries to give her the world, and when he's finally got it to give, she can't accept it. Yeah, that was an emotional scene, and then followed by the Victor stuff as well. That was fucking sad. And the fact that he didn't do it quick either. He could have just fucking shot him in the head or something, made it quick. No, you're a fucking dick, and you made it long and painful for him and the rest of us. So, Vic's dead. His mum is in a coma. Well, his mum is a vegetable now. But he still feels that he needs to give her what he's always promised her. He gave her the penthouse view. He shows up there, classic penguin look. Fur-lined coat, top hat, fancy clothes. Yeah. It's his classic penguin look. All he needs now is the monocle. And the umbrella, of course. He's given her that penthouse view, and the single tear down her eye. Just the reminder that she's trapped in this personal hell of hers, and she can't escape, she can't voice anything. She just doesn't want to live like this. It's everything she always wanted him to give her, and she doesn't want it anymore. And then we really get to how fucked up he is in the head. Not only is he keeping her trapped there, not only has he killed Vic, but he's got Eve dressing up like his mum and acting like his mum just so he can live out that fantasy in his head. I'm amazed that Eve went back to him. Why did Eve go back to him? I mean, I thought she would have hated him after finding out that he knew about Falcone killing all those women. I suppose he's paying her well, and I suppose he's talked his way around a bit. He's very good at that. Yeah, deeply disturbed individuals in this show, and you know what makes me believe that? It's the fucking phenomenal A+ acting from everyone in this fucking show. There was not a single bad performance from anyone. Colin Farrell, a fucking masterclass, not only in the prosthetics but in his acting as well. That scene with his mum where he was crying at her bedside. This character makes you just, his acting, his performance, it just brings out this. You can laugh at him, you can feel sorry for him, you can hate him, you can love him. Yeah, Colin Farrell just brought that to life. I believe if this was actually a movie, he would have got an Oscar for that role. Because he fucking deserved it. As well as what's her name? Kristen Milioti or whatever, who played Sophia. She played terrifying and unhinged so well. Just those big eyes made you feel, also just like Oz, made you feel such sympathy for her at times. Then actually terrified as well. Episode 4, where you found out how she was done over by everyone, that was so hard to watch, and the actress made you feel that emotion for her. And once again, she got an award for Best Actress. She deserved it. I can't believe that. I don't know if this is her first acting job or something, because I've never heard of her as an actress. I definitely fucking know her now. Yeah, mate. Amazing performance from those two. Absolutely top tier. Same with also great acting from the guy who played Vic as well. was his name, Renzi or something like that? Yeah, Renzi Feliz or something like that. Great acting from him. He played that scared kid so well, and just by subtle ways of changing up the performance, he was able to make you feel like you went from this stuttering mess to a more confident second in command, and then back to the stuttering mess again, and then making you feel that sympathy for him when he eventually dies. Great acting from him as well. Can't believe I have not the only actor from this three actors from this that I know beforehand were Colin Farrell, Clancy Brown, and Mark Strong. And Mark Strong was playing he was a recast of John Turturro. Deirdre O'Connell, who played Frances. She must have received so many tips on how to act like you have Alzheimer's, because she played that so well, of being able to go from the mother who's still suffering from the PTSD to the hard ass mum who's trying to get Oz to do everything to get everything that she wants. I mean, kind of. Oh, yeah. A+ acting from everyone in the show. Clancy Brown is always amazing. He was great as Salvatore Nerone. Incredible acting from everyone in this show. Not a single bad performance to speak of. I do wonder about the future of this Batman universe. I mean, we all know about the delays that have been happening with Batman 2, and we need it sooner rather than later. But what other shows could you do in this universe? There was talk of an Arkham show, a Gotham PD show, I think, with Gordon as the main character. We've still got 2 more Batman movies to go. Could you do something with Selina in a project like that? Like, give her a series. What are you going to do with the Joker, who's sitting around in Arkham right now? Are you going to make him like your Hannibal Lecter kind of character who just sits in the prison the whole time, just giving advice when you need it? An excellent show. I'm so happy I watched it. And now I can throw it back in the face of the people at work who keep asking me to watch it. But yeah, an incredible, sad, shocking, and amazing finale to an amazing show. Wow. So yeah, I need to get to sleep. It's 1 AM. So yeah, that's all we've got for this finale of Penguin. It has been a Patreon exclusive reaction, so if you're here on YouTube watching the review, please head over to Patreon to watch my reaction to this show, because it has been an incredible show. But yeah, that's all we've got for this episode and this finale of The Penguin. Until next time, we are over and out. Bye!